Hello Pisces and welcome to Soul Sundays. This is a weekly reading for mind, body and soul, a quick 3-card spread for the 10th of February. So let's get started. Universe and angels, messages and guides, my higher self, I call upon you now to give me a clear and accurate reading for the sign of Pisces. What's the most important message that they need to know for their week ahead? Please give me one card for mind, one card for body, and one card for soul. Thank you, Spirit. Eddie, I just need one card, please. Not 6. One card. There it is. Page of Angels. Mysticism. This doesn't surprise me. A lot of you are seeing signs and symbols at the moment, you know, the 111 phenomenon, but I feel like it's deeper than that for you guys. It's like 555, 777s, that kind of thing. Pay attention to these signs because they're trying to tell you something. You're aligning more and more to your spirituality, and it's almost like you can't kind of keep the lid on it, I feel. Mentally, it's got you puzzled. You may not even know what it means, but just keep asking for questions. Detoxification. Are you drinking a lot? Partying too much, perhaps? And one more card for their soul. Wow, that came out quick. Preservation. Who else had this? Gemini, maybe? Okay, so let me break this down for you. Hopefully that's not too crooked. Page of Angels, so Page of Swords, technically. Swords. Pages are all about messages, right? Things coming in. Swords are about clarity at the very basics of it in traditional tarot. And this is for your mindset. So for me, the keywords in this particular deck are about vigilance, caution, agility. It really speaks about evolution, okay? I'll read it to you and then I'll break it down. The caterpillar naturally evolves into the butterfly. What is your natural successor? The angel in this image is transforming. She is calming her inner thoughts, preparing to move into a space of absolute stillness. She will then be empowered by the transformative spirals as they wash over her in a blue sea of creativity. The Ankh at her feet assures her that she will experience greater streams of love in this rebirth. The Page of Angels pulls the energy of transformation towards you. Expand your mind to new thoughts and solutions. Learn something new, have fun, and test out the truth of your ideas. You are filled with creative innovation. A plan will be brought to fruition, but right now it's time to adapt and consider a change of mind regarding the conditions around you to ensure a smooth path. Be aware of your thoughts, motivations, and intentions. Change any opinions that make you feel uncomfortable. You are always in control, Pisces, okay? So you can just take that thought and go, no, that doesn't resonate with me. That's not my truth. I'm not taking that on board. Just because someone that loves you tells you that doesn't mean that you have to take it as gospel, okay? Choose to use words that are aligned to the outcome you desire and focus on them. Transformation will come through mindfulness. I just put up a pretty raw post about depression and kind of my own personal struggles. So if any kind of mental things are struggling you and you don't have a meditation practice, go watch it. I'll put a link at the end. It could be really helpful for you. I put a lot of tips in there on how I kind of pulled myself out of it. But this is really a card for you. You're in what I like to call this like really shadowy period between the 3D world and the 5D world, and you're growing and evolving and ascending. Some of you have already ascended, and in doing that you need to detoxify your body because you just can't keep eating the same foods and drinking the same stuff that you normally drink. It weighs you down and makes you more tired than usual. Like if you normally would drink a couple of beers at night, for example, it may be that you can only have one. If you normally drink a whole bottle of wine, it may feel like you have one glass and then you actually physically can't stomach anymore. And that's because you're going through an ascension process. For others of you who don't believe in that and hold that belief, it's really about detoxifying your environment, okay? This card in itself speaks about not just what you eat in terms of diet, but everything else around you. So it speaks about the mental stuff as well, right? So it speaks about that your body being sensitive to chemicals. So if you work with chemicals, it's really important to cleanse your body, cleanse your aura, do some energy clearing. It also said that changing to an organic and natural diet that's devoid of preservatives, sugar, and other chemicals is helpful. And it could represent an avoidance of recreational substances such as alcohol, drugs, caffeine, sugar, or nicotine. So if you're a big smoker, I feel like this could be something that's like what I was saying before, where you like normally would you know, I don't know how many cigarettes you'd have a day or a pack a week or whatever your limit is, but it's like you almost don't even want to anymore, and that's because you're ascending, and these things tend to strip away. Take a detoxifying sea salt bath. Magnesium is phenomenal. I love it. Get some really decent stuff. If you can't afford the decent stuff, Epsom salts is fine. Ask angels to clear away any negative energies. Energy clearing is massive. I'm going to put up a video about that specifically in the next month. Leave a toxic relationship or situation. This could be friendship, work environment. You'll know if that resonates with you. Detoxify your thoughts by becoming more positive and optimistic. That's back to this card, okay? Mindfulness, and just knowing that whatever you're faced with, you can pull yourself out of it. I definitely had a challenging week this week. My bestie, who's an amazing Pisces, hopefully she's watching this, she was the one that was my strength in helping me to pull myself out of that, okay? And just, you know, it's really hard to do sometimes because you get into that cycle, perpetuating cycle, and no matter how great you are, how strong you are, I know that feeling, and I've worked with so many successful people who sometimes just can't see the forest for the trees and are so in the situation that they can't pull themselves out to rise above it and see the whole picture, okay? If you're noticing that's you, then really focus on your diet because you don't need any further distraction at the moment. I hope that's making sense, guys. I just want to say too, I've forgotten the other readings, but I am available for private readings again. I'm shortening my time. I'm only doing them once a week, so I've got 5 slots. I have 4 left for this week. If you are interested, read the description bar below. Once they fill up, that's it. You'll have to wait till next week, okay? Preservation. This is your soul message for this week. A dream is dormant, not lost. The resistance to accept something positive. A slow awakening to love. It is okay to take your time. Emotional barriers, self-preservation may become self-sabotage. Rejecting opportunity due to fear or anxiety. The dismissal of kindness or a doubt over someone's intention is unwarranted. Okay, Pisces, one of your very best traits is your intuition, okay? I always think that it's important to tap into that and to listen to that when it comes in, but know the difference between fear and actual intuition, okay? Because sometimes fear is that self-sabotaging, why are you being kind to me? Why are you doing something nice? And this is the card telling you that that's actually, it's not something you should be worried about, okay? It's someone that's actually genuine in their convictions. And it goes on to say, peace is surrendering, love is vulnerable. Allow yourself to trust and believe that love is here for you. All right, my darlings, I hope you found this reading helpful. If you did, please hit the like button. It helps the channel more than you know, and I'll be back with you next week. Take care.